everyone, and welcome back to Old Mods 9. We are back, and today, if all goes according to plan, we will have a lot of upgrades, which are cool. We may end up doing something completely different than bees, or we might start working towards getting the sulfur bee ready, because I think we've done all of the groundwork, or at least most of the groundwork. The last episode, we spent increasing our draconic dust production by a lot. And we didn't do that by making any more bees, but what we did is we set up, where is it? We set up this system over here. So what we have is we have mixers. We have them powered by blaze burners. The blaze burners are getting some sticks, courtesy of this guy here, if it wants to load. There's no sticks. Oh no, that guy gets combs. The sticks are coming from somewhere. The sticks are under there, so you can't see them, but there's about 1,700 sticks in there. And so all this works. As you can see, it applies the stuff. These guys, the burners run, and the combs go in there whenever we happen to get them. Now, as you can see, we don't have many. That's a bit of a problem. I'm not too sure why we don't have many, but that guy gives us 70% of the time, he'll give us a dust. With the normal centrifuge, 30% of the time, you get a dust. So, big increase. And that has allowed us to get, check this out, one of these to be full of the highest tier upgrades. It does not get any higher. There's in fact a quest we can get. Error, unknown loot crate, rare loot. Okay, I don't know if I want to redeem that, even if we can. Oh, okay. We could get something cool out of this, maybe. But how do I get there? I need the upgrade base to be in my inventory, and then all of this stuff just goes. You know what I mean? So let's try that. Let's do that quickly. Let's go upgrade base. Get one of these. Grab one of those, and that should be a bunch of quests complete. Beautiful. Jump back in here. So what do these give us? You know what? There's a chance that these stuff would have given us like some decent bee stuff. I'm not too sure, but we'll go through and grab these. Keep an eye in the top right to see what we get. Obviously, there's XP and whatnot. I don't think it's showing us yet. Upgrade bases, we're getting honey treats. That's nice. Obviously, most of these give you some honey treats. Obviously what do we get? Lapis lazuli. Awesome. That's great. And a stack upgrade tier 2. Okay, well, we're a bit beyond that. But, you know, it's cool. That's fine. We got some stuff happening. Oh. Uh-oh. No, are we? We're good. Everyone remain calm. Everything's fine. Okay, well. Awesome. We've got some loot here we can put away. That's wonderful. So what are we doing this episode? That's the creme de la crop here. What are we doing? Well, part of me wants to just keep getting these upgrades. In order to get them, I believe the one bit we're waiting on is the draconic dust. We need about 1,000 in order to get the thing, to get the upgrade. So that's what we're looking at. If we go Omega, got this here. And they cost, where is it? Yeah, 1,100, pretty much. And we can order them. And that's it. We can slowly just start upgrading these guys, placing more and more into them. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll place one in each of these. So replace like the block upgrade, get the extra productivity happening. And yeah, so that will just happen progressively, which means I could sit here doing nothing. I could expand the farm more and obviously we'd get more and more stuff. Or we do something else that happens in the background. And that's probably the plan. Alright, so in that little cut there, I was like, oh, we can do the sulfur bees. But it's pathetically easy to do the sulfur bee stuff. And so, I was like, okay, I'll just keep putting upgrades in, right? And I've just been going through and adding in the gamma upgrades, so like replacing the simulator upgrades slowly but surely, because it's just a little cheaper way and we'll get there faster. But we're already out of honeycomb blocks. That's a problem. Which means I should probably start upgrading this again. It's exhausting. I'll be honest. The bee stuff's exhausting. Yeah. I don't know what the play is. Honestly. We need so much. Is there... I was gonna say, like, is there something using it? But there's not really. Like, we're just processing the combs and stuff. We're just... Everything we're getting. We're keeping the honey. The honey can be processed. Can we... Is there a way to make a honeycomb? I mean, I get that there's like the essence and stuff, but I don't want to. We're in too deep. Okay. I come with an idea. Okay. It's a pretty good one. It's a questionably good one. So, here's the plan, right? We require honeycombs to make stuff. I have 1,000 honeycombs because I used an hour worth of time in a bottle on this guy over here. I just filled him up with Omega upgrades. He got me about like 900 combs, which was pretty good, but we need a better approach. Now, these bees, what I've realized, once again, is that if you hold shift, they're nothing. They're just bees. Meaning, they're not these. They're not very high productivity. And I think I actually want to give an example of that, a bit of a better example of that. Let me grab out 3 simulators. And so I'll just replace these ones here. So I'll just swap out the Omega upgrades for these simulators. And we'll fill this last guy up with all Omegas. So when I sped this guy up, I was seeing like 40, 10, and 30 in terms of the amount of honeycomb blocks were here. And I believe that's because they were getting extracted pretty quickly. And we went from about 0 honeycombs to about 1,000. It was like 900. That's with everything else running. So just as a comparison, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off our system over here that's processing the honeycombs. This guy here. So we're going to go here and I'm going to just remove that. And so this guy won't fill up with any more honeycombs, meaning the combs for draconic are there. We've got about 25. Cool. Now I want to see the comparison between these very high productivity bees compared to just vanilla Minecraft bees. And so we'll have a bit of an example by spamming this guy. So I'm going to times him up. He's max speed. That's an insane amount more than I saw. Kind of. I mean, I was seeing 40s. I was never seeing it go into 2 different slots. So I'd argue double what I saw before, possibly more, to be honest. Like, that's ridiculous. Sometimes it just hits you with that much at once. Very interesting. So we'll wait for this to finish. I guess we can look in here. We're already beyond 1,000. We're at 1.4 and it's done. So I don't know. I don't know what the takeaway is. But the point that I was trying to make is that we don't have to use vanilla honeycombs. I think for anything. Maybe for treats. Because although when I look up the recipe for productivity, I guess it shows a bunch of different honeycombs. We can use draconic combs, right? We can use them. There was something I was looking up that it said it couldn't. Oh yeah, if I right-click on the on this comb or on this block, if I right-click on the draconic comb block, it doesn't show me every recipe that will accept it. Because obviously we know already it can take the productivity upgrades. The productivity upgrades can take this the draconic block, but it's choosing not to show me. Which means I think I could swap all of these out for draconic and would get an insane amount more honeycombs and just obviously draconic dust altogether. I think that's the play here. I think that's the way to the next simple step to do. Now, what I may have to do is fix some upgrades because, well, I don't know if I have to fix up, but like they're not using draconic combs, right? Like, if I search for, you know what, I think I've got I was just mainly looking to see if any of these said exact, you know what I mean? You know how when you make a recipe and you want it to use specific things. I don't know if I've set that for any of the honeycombs. I happen to know that in the, oh god, what is happening? In the base, we placed some recipes. Honeycomb, apple range. But I'm now realizing I have no idea where the really oh, they're under the bee area. Sorry. Clearly I'm losing it a little bit. We'll jump under here. Yeah, the thing is, I said we weren't going to do bee stuff, or we might not. I don't know what else to do though, because we're currently waiting on the bee stuff. The recipes are here. These are set to exact, so I'm going to have to take out each of these. I don't know what else requires it. I guess we'll find out. But I'm going to essentially place these here and remove exact. This allows them to use any honeycomb. And so we'll just update each of these just by applying that. And we'll, I guess, have a look at what happens. I think I only had to alter the bottom one, to be honest. All right, Omega thing. It says it will use honeycomb blocks. It will need to craft honey treats. That's the other thing I should check, because clearly that's quite a few that are used. So, combs. I have a feeling this won't work purely because they are like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're like not honeycombs, you know what I mean? Like specifically. Honey bottle. But we'll have a look. Boom. No, because if I just swap that out for that, it becomes a treat. So we do still need at least some honey coming in for the honey treats. Fair enough. Okay, sure. What I might do though, is I might change the base one and tell it to use draconic combs and leave all of the honeycomb blocks for the honey treats and for the getting of the honey. It's an idea. we could try it. Because, I mean, I am getting a little bit desperate in terms of... I don't want to just keep making the farms bigger and bigger. What am I doing? Omega. Let's check this guy. So he'll use 256 comb blocks from Draconic. And that frees up only about 19 use for the other thing. That's pretty good. You'll obviously still use the dust and whatnot. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's fine. The only thing I was a little bit concerned about is like the honey blocks and stuff. I don't know how much combs they'll use, but I think it's fine. I think all of these blocks are turning into those. Either way, I think it's okay. So draconic chunks, we've got enough to make a few more. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I think I'll order quite a few more draconic bees and we'll swap these guys out. That sounds like a alright idea, I guess. How many do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could do 14 safely, and we've got a decent amount on us as well. So what's that going to craft? 140. No, I think I just want to order like 2, and that will order 20 of them. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like a smart idea. All right, cool. Well, in that case, I'll start her up. Oh, you know what I did? I ordered like 20. That fills up 4 of these. I didn't think too far ahead. I won't lie to you. How much do I need then? I think I actually do need 140, right? What are we doing? We've got about 21, and then I've got to times that by 5, so we need about 105, I think. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you what. While that stuff's happening, maybe we should. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe we should start about at least thinking about this whole sulfur idea for the system down here. So, to be honest, whatever we have currently making sulfur has probably done enough. Unless we had it limited, we may have had it limited. Let's have a look. So, these guys are empty because this guy has a little bit of sulfuric acid in it, and that stops the system. And that should mean that these guys... Oh, no, they're still processing. So that sulfur's going into the machines. Oh, this is still processing. Yeah, okay. So we still need sulfur, is long story short. And I'm guessing... What did we have? We had... These guys were making sulfur. They're clearly not anymore. And so the question is... Where are we even... We're not even getting sulfur anymore. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, hey, anything's better than nothing at the moment, I guess. But what I was going to say is I don't even know if these combs will be enough. I think we'd have to make it massive for it to actually work. But we're going to try it anyway, because obviously we've invested this much time. It could be good. Who knows? So, where are we going to put this is a great question. Obviously, we've got bee stuff happening there. I'm thinking we need a new area just to do more bees than you can imagine. And this seems like a nice enough area. Just over here, nice little lavender area. Clear up a little bit of the grass and whatnot. So yeah, we'll sort of get started, or at least I'll try to. In terms of this, we'll need some advanced beehives. I'll just grab 10 of each to get started. So 10 of these and 10 of the expansion boxes. So I guess all of them except for one. Here we go. Beehive, 10 of those. Cool. And we will get started. Oh god. Yeah, this should be good. So we'll set up 10 like this. Awesome. We'll set the boxes up on top as well, of course. You guys, just in case you guys didn't know how to do this. It's not like we're doing bees like crazy. we could modular router these. The modular router works. I'm just trying to decide what's worth doing. You know what I mean? Time-wise. Because we could do cables, but then I've got to set the cables up on each of them. I will have to put stack upgrades in if we are going to do that. So I think modular routers probably are the play. With that being said, there's a strong case to be made for create. Because if I just set up a conveyor belt, or not even a conveyor belt, I think if I just set up a funnel that's pushing out, it can do stacks, right? And that's sort of, I mean, that's a pretty good way to do it. Like if I do this and spin it, it will just dump out stacks of stuff. That's pretty good. And we don't have to have it go on a conveyor belt, because obviously conveyor belts, that's effort and whatnot. If I just have some sort of, even just item collectors. Oh yeah. I could have a tube, right? So an item collector in the middle, all of the honeycombs just drop into the tube. The item collector at the bottom picks them up, puts them directly in the system. I think that works. Or at least I hope that will work, because I don't actually know if it will. But honestly, if it does, I mean, that's a fun way to do it. I think it's quite unique as well, hopefully. So what's the range on this guy? This guy can be a 7 by 7 by 7. The range is currently hidden. We can click show, and it is there. It's a little bit hard to see with the shaders on. I could probably just toggle them off for you. Makes it a little bit easier to see. So realistically, what this means is that I can pick up all of this, including this. Oh yeah, this I'm already liking the scale at which I am planning to build this. So if we just have this, and then we can just place them all around it. Now, I thought this was going to be a lot smaller, and we probably still could do little modules if we wanted to. But the idea now is that we can place the beehives like this. Oh god, I'm just making a mess and I'm checking it twice. All the way on the outside. Place the funnels on the front of them, and they'll just drop the stuff in. Now, obviously, I can't have like double funnel action. I don't think so. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure you can't do this, but it would be cool if you could. Yeah, that doesn't work. So there's some limitations, right? But the follow-up question, the question on everyone's fingers, is what's the better way to do it? Because I could then do these, right? And we could just have rows of that. Or the other option, which could look better, possibly, is that we do this. We leave the corner empty, and then we bring it in. So in other words, then we have more beehive here and here. Well, actually, though, it would have to be here and like here, so they can connect. And then we have squares and squares going into the middle. I think that sounds fun. I think that's what we're going to do. That sounds pretty fun. Now, yeah. It's getting a little bit expensive. I want to, yeah. I won't build the entire thing now, possibly. But we'll definitely make some plans for it. So it'll be that will go there. And then I think we just have to copy this. So down 3, 1 across. Down 3, 1 across. Down 3, 1 across. And so then this is the middle bit. I don't really know if that's going to work. Down 3, 1 across. That would work. Yeah, and then it's sort of in the middle. But then I guess we just do that in the middle. Oh, no, we can't do that, sorry. Okay. But we could do that. And just have the hives be on the outside. What's happening? Where would I want them? Yeah, that would be where we want them. Because I can't place them any closer. Now, this would be, I'd imagine, less efficient. But if you can imagine it like the whole way around, I don't know, it could look fun. I reckon we go for it. We give it a shot. We see how it works. I mean, honestly, based on the fact that machine's still running, our mechanism machine trying to process all the sulfur, I have a feeling we might be making even more of these if we decide that this is the route to go. But I'll be honest, I'm not completely sold on the fact that the bees are going to save our day here. But we're going to commit to it because we don't really have a choice. We've already committed far too much time into these bees. Oh, by the way, if you want them to place the opposite way, because obviously this is how they place normally. Oh, Oh. Oh, was I holding crouch? Was that my problem before? It must have been. Oh, well, yeah. If you just right click as it is, then they actually output. As you can see, the arrow's facing out instead of obviously in. Cool. Nice. So this is obviously my, I haven't even tested if this works. Let's maybe do that. Let's grab a simulator. Honestly, how much draconic stuff do we have? You know what? Let's just get 3 speed upgrades. Chuck this in there. Chuck it. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. sorry. That and those. And then we'll search draconic bee, because obviously these guys are very good at what they do. We'll chuck them in there. We'll see if the stuff falls on the ground. So I've got no combs on me at the moment. This exists. Yeah. So they should go into my inventory because I've got the magnet on and because this doesn't have an inventory to place it into. So if it works, they'll show up in my inventory. So we'll just hang around here for a bit, I guess. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to put upgrades in all of these. Oh, this is okay. You know what? I will attempt to finish 1 layer of this. I'll wait for this. I might even time and bottle this up just to, like, I do really want this to work. I don't think I can place anything in there, so I can't even test myself, I guess. Oh, unless I do that. Oh, it works. Cool. Cool. As you see, obviously, it dropped the bee. Cool. Nice. All right. Well, time to have some fun. Let's grab a stack. And yeah. By the way, helpful advice for placing down the beehives on top, because obviously you have to shift click to place them otherwise. Set your building gadget to, I guess, surface, fuzzy, and place on top, and well, it looks like it has done it. Now, yeah, they're interactable. I think they're updating when I open them. So, like, they're a little bit buggy to begin with, but then they work. My inventory is also having a party of its own, but I don't know. Seems to work. I'll have to open them individually to place upgrades in anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But that is a phenomenal time saver, I'll tell you that much. Now, yeah, these middle hallways, I don't know if we want to... Because we could just place, like, an extra hive in here, but I don't know necessarily if we want to. Not sure. All right, they're all placed. Cool. This is, I guess, the design that we're going for. Now, the brass funnels. We don't have these auto-crafted. They will need a decent amount of stuff. And obviously, we need a decent amount of them. We have kelp. We don't have as much kelp as, honestly, as I probably need. I also don't know where we are getting kelp currently, if at all. I think maybe I've just been manually farming it whenever we needed it. Possibly from the river over here. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Yeah, from here, I think. Which, I mean, honestly, it might be enough. Because it is a decent amount that you get from this. And it's like 1 for every 2, what do you call them? Whatever it is that I'm talking about. So, yeah, it might be good enough. Maybe. We'll see. I should have my bag on me so we can just chuck these in, smelt those up. And I'll attempt to craft a stack. Looks like we need more tubes. And I can craft them, which is awesome. We'll order a stack. Wonderful. Sounds good to me. So then, this is my life now. In terms of using the building gadgets, I don't know if I'd even want to, because I don't really know. Honestly, it looks like it will work. What if I go down this side and look at the edge of this? Are they all going to be facing the right way? Hey, presto. That works quite well. And you obviously just have to change the orientation for each one, but we can go ahead and place these. Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that I don't want to crouch. Everything else that we mess around with, it's like crouch, crouch. These ones do not crouch. Boom, boom, and then we'll go boom, boom, boom. Sweet. So now if I come over on this side, I should be able to look down there, select it, and place it. Same for this. Oh, we need a few more. We can arrange for such a thing. Beautiful. I'll probably make too many, but I'll use some in the future, right? Surely. Place you there. Place you there. I'm a very big fan of whatever it is we're doing right now. Oh, it's gonna be good. It might not actually be good, but it'll be fun regardless. Okay. Oh, almost missed some. That's fine. There we go. All right, let's turn the shaders back on. Get some beauty happening here. Truly a sight to behold. You know what? I've probably got my night vision on. Yeah, it felt a little bit too bright, didn't it? All right, cool. Now in the middle, it did cover this up. We can remove the outline, so now it's a little bit nicer to look around. So now what? Great question. Wonderful question. What I might do, I'm going to grab a tape measure out, and I'm just going to check how much stuff we have. So is this not doable? Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just right click here, go down here to count. So what's that? That is, why can't I see the number? Am I crazy? There's a 1 there. Why doesn't it say how long it is? What am I missing? Is it shaders that are stopping me from seeing it? Okay. What? This thing's normally awesome. I reckon it's hidden behind that stuff. I think I just need to like do it out here. 1 by 13. Okay. I probably could have just counted it. So we've got 13. And then what would this be? This is -4. So we've got 9. And then I'm guessing 5. Yeah, wait, 9? Yeah, that is 9, right? 13, 9, and 5. Cool. Times that by 4. And I'll pull out a calculator. Because I just want to see exactly how much of everything we'll need. So 13 plus 9 plus 5. We've got 27. Oh, actually, we've got 28 because of the one in the middle. So we've got 28 per side. Times that by 4. We've got 112 beehives, as well as everything else included. That's a lot of stuff. I don't quite think I can afford that many draconic dusts. Just a little hunch I've got. Which means I'll need 112 block upgrades. So, 107, because we've currently got 5. So 107 I will need. I need more leather and a few more honeycombs, apparently, because we've used a lot of them. Cool. So that'll be on its way. Oh, I might actually change whatever recipe that is. So the block recipe, because obviously I want... I'm going the wrong way. We wanted to use the draconic combs. Oh, man. Where do you think this upgrade's going to be? Are you here? Oh, you are. Cool. Let's change that. Boom. And you will hopefully be able to use draconic comb blocks. Wonderful. We'll update that. And he is good to go. We'll go back in here. Block upgrade 107. Oh, 7. And all we need is leather. Wonderful. Now, leather. Great leather. I believe over... I'm so disoriented without shaders on for some reason. Over here, we have a machine that makes leather, or at least has a bunch of leather. So I'm going to grab some of that out. I think it's this guy that makes the leather. Yeah, so plenty of leather being made. Cool. Plenty of leather for us. Awesome. Which means I go back to the block upgrade and 107 coming right up. Beautiful. All right. Now, while that's happening, let's continue our transition to draconic stuff. So we'll jump in here. As you can see, we've got a lot running up now. Awesome. These are all adults. Cool. So 1, 2. Awesome. We'll start processing a lot more at a time now. As for what we'll leave, I'm going to leave the end row of each. How does that sound? So like each of those will make honeycomb, and we'll see if that's still enough just to cover the honey treats and whatnot. Okay. I think we've done it. I think I've only somehow gone and done it. Ooh, we're also going to need a lot more dragon eggs. I didn't think that far ahead. Cool. We've got a lot of essence, which is awesome. How do you make the egg? Let's maybe just paste that recipe in here. We need chunks. Paste these in here. How many can we get? Cool. And then we just do that. Awesome. How many is that? 40. Definitely more than we need, but that is a-okay. Let's get these bees up and running. Now the question is, with this new bee box that we have made. What's the plan? Are we? Because obviously I intended to put sulfur bees in it, but we could benefit from just having more of every bee in it, since it's a nice system that we've got there. Yeah, it's actually an insane system. The only thing is honey. We're currently not getting honey at all. And I do wonder if it's worth looking into that, or whether we just don't need it, right? That's always an option. We can just ignore it, I think. Oh, the feeding slabs. I forgot about the feeding slabs. The entire operation is ruined. Oh no. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. All of these can go up one, right? I believe so. Shall we test? I believe we shall. Inside you is the stuff that we want, right? Let's grab a bee cage. Let's just double check that this works. Actually, you know what? They can actually go where they are. I keep forgetting. The feeding trough goes under it, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's everything's a-okay. Let's just redo all the work I just undid. Everything's a-okay. We only picked up like 20 or something, so everything is a-okay. Wonderful. Everything's good. So yeah, we just need to do feeding troughs. That's easy. Easiest thing we've ever done. Feeding trough. Cool. Feeding slab, sorry, not trough. Wrong mod. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're going to need more than 50. How do we want to do this? Because there is the exchanging gadget. You would think that that's the play. So we'll place this here. We'll exchange with it. And then what? Well, we want to do a horizontal row. Or do we want to do that? We want to do this. And I want it to go... I mean, realistically, I want it to go 13 blocks. But I guess I do 12. And I right-click that. And then what happens? It places them... it places them most of the way. I think what I want to do is horizontal row. Lower this to, say, 5. And then just right-click like this. And I think that's just... That's the best way to do it. That seems pretty good. I don't know... you know what? No, I don't know. If I put a dragon egg on this, and then I select it, does it attempt to place one with the dragon egg? I don't think it does, but I don't know. I'll grab some dragon eggs and we'll try. So these ones are obviously 9, so we'll up it to 9. Right click that. No, it didn't, or at least it hasn't yet. No, it doesn't plan to. But yeah, so we can just come around here and place 9 of these everywhere, making sure we're not changing the wrong thing. That's pretty good. All right, cool. I believe that has done it. Wonderful. So yeah, I mean, this area is ready. Honestly, it's ready. Oh, actually, it's not completely ready. I do need to get, probably just a dimensional chest is what we'll use. And we'll slap this guy there, and we'll just place this on top. Make sure that we up the range again to the 7x7. And it works vertically as well. It works vertically up, 7 blocks or whatever. So, yeah, I've just got to put all the bees and upgrades in. Which is honestly, I mean, it's a task. It's a task to say the least. And we also need to put the food in. You know what? Let's do it. I think I've convinced myself. I had a little think about it, and I reckon we can do it. Now, obviously, we'll have to do this in sectors. Yeah. So I don't know. I'll do just like one row at a time. Oh man, I really didn't plan for this. You know what? We'll try to do like a full triangle. How does that sound? All right. I've realized as well when we're building stuff, I'm not going to make it look good afterwards. We need to make it look good from the beginning. And so by having this just look good by design from the, like, I don't need to add anything. The shape looks pretty is what we're going for here. Dragon egg and boom. Cool. Nice. So we need what? 5 more, maybe an extra one there because I forgot to do these bits. Boom. 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 Very cool. I could have these face inwards, and that would be the final. That would look better, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Sorry, guys. I think what I do is this. We place these here. We get the funnels onto them. And we place the things in the middle. Oh, I keep forgetting. I can't help it. And I think that'll just look a little bit better, maybe. Oh my god. Everything's fine. Boom. Cool. His range is good. Everything goes in there. Obviously, place these on top. Nice. And then the troughs, of course. They're slabs, not troughs. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. How many dragon egg essence do we have? We're sitting at 27. Now, I can craft these and a bunch more will flow in because I think we've got like a chest or a drawer, like just 4 of them. A little bit silly. I'll go and change whatever it is that we have doing that. I think it might even be a detector, to be honest. Dragon egg essence. If you were a dragon egg essence farm, where would you be? Potentially over here. This is you. I guess we don't have any much regardless. This guy's got to catch up. But I do think up here we've got it hooked up. So if we run around back, one of these has dragon egg essence sitting at 27. It's here somewhere. I guess the higher level. 27. Yeah, cool. So let's just up this to be like 200. Keep 200 in the system. That way we can craft a bunch of eggs because it seems to be a recurring issue. Cool. So yeah, we're almost there. We'll get there. Okay. Well, the other area is full of bees, so I guess we go back to draconic, and I potentially order some more bees for us over here. Let's do. I need 100. No, wait. We've got 112 things. I need to times that by 5, so I need 56 of these. Right? Because then that's going to times it by 10. Perfect. We don't have enough. That's fine. Let's do half of that. What even is half of that? 28? Okay, cool. We can do that. Yeah, 28. So that'll order 280, I believe. Which is a lot. We'll do that. Okay. Sure. Alrighty. Well, I think I'll just yeah. How much draconic dust? We don't have much draconic dust. I think I do have to put actual simulators in here to begin with. I just think we have to, so we'll begin with that, I guess. Just so that I can get the bees in there, get them actually processing. The block upgrades are important too. So yeah, we'll be putting block upgrades in too. But the point is I can at least do this. You know what I mean? I can chuck in one, chuck in that. And I don't know, get them started. Now, I do realize that it's going to be difficult to make sure that we've got them in every single one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, arguably what I should be doing here is crafting the perfect amount. And that way, if we have any left, we know we've missed one. Yeah. So what I'll do is I've finished off this row. You know what, actually? I'm going to order some more bee cages. And I'm going to take all these bees out. And I'm going to maybe take out maybe everything. And we'll just do it smartly from the start. Just to make sure that we get everything. Oh, what a scary blue moon. Does that make sense? I think obviously we could just double check. But I think I want to be safe about it. And make sure that we don't miss any. Because there's so many here that, like, it'd be such a shame. Okay. They've all got simulators in them on this row. Cool. I'll put all this stuff away. So what's that? That's 13. So we've got 112. We're going to take away 13 of them. So we need 99 simulators total. We've got 11. So I'm going to order 88. And that should get everything else. Okay, we can't afford it. Cool. Okay. That's a problem. Oh, you know what? The simulators are using the wrong combs. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, we've got 112 block upgrades, so I'll tell you what. Why don't I spend some time placing those? Excellent. So by the end of this, the good part is that we'll have no block upgrades. And if we have one, we messed up. All right, let me just change that simulator recipe if we have that laying around. I think it's back in the base. We'll check the base. It's possible it's over at that other area that we're making stuff. Range upgrade, no. I don't think it's in here, which means it is this way. In here. Boom. Simulator, perfect. Okay, let's chuck this in here. Set it to exact. Chuck in draconic combs. We've got a lot of draconic combs. Obviously, they're not processing at the moment, which is partly why we have not got what we want in terms of draconic dust. What we can do is we can have this guy only work with redstone signal, so he's still not working. Cool. We can get a detector. Place this guy on top. That should connect him. Cool. We can tell this guy to emit a redstone signal when under the amount. We can then drag in draconic dust, and we can say when it has, I think it's 1,152 for a thing that we want. So I'm going to change that to a 4, change that to a 0, change that to a 2. Oh. What? 0, 2, 0, 0, 4. I swear I'm not typing the wrong thing. Oh, it's moving to the back. That's what we'll do. Emit a signal when we're under 2,204 dust. That means we'll attempt to get 2,002 dust. That's enough for 2 Omega upgrades. And then it will continue. And so then we'll drag in Draconic Comb. And we'll up this to a stack. So this will obviously keep enough to run these guys. Cool. That should then get us some dust. Which we should hopefully see. Yep, we got a bunch of dust here. Once that gets to 2,204, it will stop. No, that's the wrong amount, isn't it? 1, 5. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah. Is it? 2. No, there should be a 3, I think. Yeah, let's do 3. There we go. Alright, cool. So that should work. Now, will that go through all of our Draconic Comb? Maybe. But I think that is the play. At least in the long term. Once again, short term, maybe that's not the play, but nah, too late. Alright, so I'm only going to do one triangle at a time. So what that should mean is that in terms of, say, I'll have to check back in a second. But in terms of the block upgrades, we should have 84, which we do. In terms of simulators, we need to still craft more. I have the recipe on me. Forgot to put that back. That's A-okay. Let's maybe place it down here this time. Did I even fix it? Draconic Comb block. Exact mode. Awesome. Chuck that there. Simulators. 88. Cannot order them because it still needs honeycomb blocks. Anti-teleportation upgrade and upgrade base. I'm wondering if they have a part to play in this. Let's have a look. No, we had a range over here, didn't we? So let's go back over here. This guy has a few. The base upgrade doesn't use anything. It uses a honey tree. The anti-teleportation does use honeycomb blocks. We are going to change that to draconic because obviously we are getting a ridiculous amount of this stuff now in comparison. We'll update that. Chuck that in. Go back to simulator and let's try for 88. Still cannot, but we only need 22 honeycomb blocks. That's all we need. Yeah, so maybe we need a few more vanilla bees than I thought. But to be fair, we just spent a lot of honey. Like realistically, once we've done this, we do not need that much. So I'll tell you what, better idea. Let's just craft enough for the corner. So in other words, we've done 13 into each of those. So we'll do, what is it? 112 divided by 4. Oh, I keep missing the button. Sorry, guys. 28. So then we're doing 28, take away 13. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. 15 simulators is all we need. So we just need 4 more. Okay, cool. And we can't even afford that. How do we not a single honeycomb has come through the system? Okay. That's fine. that's it. It's A-okay. All right. I do have an idea. Let's grab the simulators. Let's grab, let's just grab all these. I'm going to jump to a new section. For example, this one here. And I'm going to fill up these smaller parts. Oh, what is happening? That's being a little bit weird. Boom. You go there. Boom. Yeah, the inventory is a little bit buggy as they reconnect. You go there. I don't think we quite have enough to fill up that section, but that's okay. And I'll just put vanilla bees in this section. Is that a waste? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, and also, depending on how well our picker-upper is, it's possible the combs will fall onto the feeding troughs if we leave it an empty gap. I don't know that they will, but... Actually, no, I don't think that's how these work. I don't think they pick up like that. I think we're fine. Alright, block upgrades. Let's get, what? 7? 6. Just 6? Yeah, I think just 6. There's one in each of these, and then the one in front. Cool. And then I'll just chuck some vanilla bees in, and then hopefully... I don't know. Hopefully that does something for us. Oh, you know what? I know exactly where all of them have gone. I know where every single honeycomb has gone. It's gone into our breeding system. These guys are needing honey treats to process all of these draconic bee children. Yeah, okay. Let's maybe put a hold on that then. I'll just hold on to these. Are these still breeding then? Oh, they are, and they're making a lot. Okay, let's turn off this. I'll take these ones out. Okay, are we good? Nope, there's more. How many are there? Oh my god, they're endless. Alright, cool. So that guy won't empty anymore in there. That's fine. These will stay in the system. We'll take them out and process that again later. That should allow this to fill up with honey treats. You know what? We'll turn off the honey treats as well. We'll just... I need the honeycomb. We're in the middle of attempting to fix this. Oh, what a horrific thing. What a horrible time. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna wait unless I want to do a time in a bottle. Maybe. Alrighty, let's chuck them in there. I've seen that first guy already processing. This guy here, dropping stuff out. It looked pretty cool. It does look pretty cool seeing the belt sort of go. In terms of how much they empty, I think they just do a stack by default, but I guess we'll have to see. Well, like we'll check in on them and make sure they're actually outputting a bunch. But that looks pretty good. So what's the deal here? These guys are still just waiting on simulators, or at least these bottom path are. So that's... did we remember what that was? Was that just like 11 or something? Actually, no, it was like 15 or something. God. There's too many numbers. Listen. That's all you're getting. That's my only excuse that you're getting. So that, take away that. Yeah, it was 15 simulators that we need. And we've got 5. So it's 10 simulators that we need. And we can do that now that we actually have the honeycomb being kept. Awesome. So we'll quickly fill... we'll fill this side up. We'll do what we set out to do. And perfect. Nice. So we know that we've done the perfect amount. Awesome. Next up, I mean, we could do the draconic bees, or we could do the actual upgrades for the bees. We probably don't have that many bees, so we'll just do the bees first, and then the upgrades, I guess. I don't know. That makes sense a little bit in my mind. So yeah. We've got the stuff in here, so we'll start it at the top anyway. Why not? Cool. Well, these have stuff in them now. Awesome. In terms of productivity, we'll do the first part, which is going to be 26 that we need. So we'll try for that. Is that going to work? It says we can, so we'll order those. We'll chuck them in. Alright, cool. That is a lot. This should be good. Once again, these ones feel weird, where it's like, I mean, I think it's probably fine to watch, but it feels like just so many red flags in terms of like making content. You know what I mean? It's like the actual progress. Like I've got nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing to show for my progress. I mean there is, but it's like we're not unlocking anything new. We're just getting more of what we've got. I think it's alright though. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I am tempted to replace this with just a chest. Maybe we'll do that at some point to see like what we're actually dealing with in terms of drop rate. But so far, I'd say pretty good. So these guys are hooked up. I think... How many honeycombs do we have now? Are we getting a decent amount? I might just finish this whole section as whatchamacallums? As bees, I guess. Yeah, I think that'll be the play. So we'll just grab these. So what do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And they're in stacks of 5, which is awesome. Makes my job a lot easier. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Okay, well, we'll grab a new section now. I need to put simulator upgrades in. We'll just empty that out. Why not? All right, simulators. So I need 13. And we'll get the blocks as well. Why not? Now that we have the stuff. Okay, well, this area is set up. Oh, we didn't actually do the middle part. Okay. Oh, and I need to do the sunflowers. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. That should hopefully work. That should hopefully get us a lot more in terms of honeycombs. So then what is left? I guess just populating all of these with draconic bees, which means... Oh, you know what? Did we finish everything here? I will set this layer up then. I wasn't going to, but I realized if we're going to set that machine back up again, our breeding machine, then we're going to need a lot of honeycombs just to build the numbers up. Man. Oh my god. This one I plan to make expandable. In terms of, I think we can easily take this vertically. And I'll do it properly. In terms of, I'll just copy and paste this as it is. And then that's it. Like, we'll literally just use copy paste tool. Maybe do a layer or 2 layers in between. Oh, what are you doing? And then that should be alright, hopefully. Alright, well, we do have a bit of a problem. The problem is that we are out of bees. So we either need to breed more of these bees, or we... I don't know. Maybe we chuck more productivity upgrades in each of the things. But yeah, we either breed more of these bees, or we just breed more draconic bees, and I don't know what the play is. We're at that point again. If we search combs... If I can spell comb... We've obviously got a lot of draconic at the moment, but that's just because we're not really using it. In terms of dust, we do have enough dust, so interesting. I could start putting big upgrades in these, like the Omega upgrades. Yeah, we could. We really, like, there's a lot of bees that we'll need, and we don't really have them anywhere else. Or what? Or I finish off the bees that we've got. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, the bee breeding would have still taken place, meaning we've got them all as child bees, assuming this is done. It's not done yet. It's actually got a long way to go. Oh, some of these are seemingly done, which is odd. I think we may have ordered too many to the point where it's like some of these have a lot more than they should. I'm guessing there's 5 left that they need. Yeah, I think these just have more than they should. Yeah, okay. So these ones need to go into these ones, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they were done just... Yeah, cool. Okay. That won't take that long. This... Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Sure. And then I just need to add the recipe for doing normal bees. And what do we do? 10 bee cage and... Yeah, okay. So... I want to output a bee, so I'm going to put in 10 bee cage and 20 roses. Because that will be enough. And that is now a recipe that we can do. So we can now order normal bees. But we can't because these have dust in them. Ay caramba. I guess I just have to manually swap them out. Or I make a new breeding section, but we don't need one. It's just I want one. You know what I mean? Man. What a pickle that we've found ourselves in. Oh, God. We've got enough for what? 3 more? 3 more beehives I can make use of? Great. What are these looking like? Yeah, the ones with... The more productivity, the more you get. There you go. Honestly, 3 productivity and 2 productivity, awfully close in terms of production. The 3 is definitely more, but compared to the rest, that's the play. There you go. That's the lesson for today. To answer the question, by the way, we're just gonna be happy with what we got, I think. And I'm just gonna put these bees back on the menu. So we'll do that. We'll grab our honey treats. We'll put those back on the menu. If we can somehow. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Oh god, it's like laggy as it happens. Boom, click you. Do 20 of you. So 20 should get maintained, but obviously it'll just fill these up, so 20 doesn't really matter. Awesome, cool, wonderful. And these will fill up with bees, and they'll breed, and we'll get more draconic bees, and we're going to be pretty much, I'd imagine, running out of honeycomb. Awesome. We'll see. We did upgrade a little bit. Okay. It's good. Listen, it's good. This has been great progress, okay? I know I say that every episode, but I mean, that's a good thing to be. I feel like a politician, the way I'm like making all these false promises. Like, guys, trust me. I've checked the budget. We've got one more episode of bees, I promise. And then it's just like, guys, the bees. We didn't anticipate the honeycomb shortage. Oh, sorry, guys. There's gonna be more bees. I don't know what bees are in this situation. But you guys know. All right. Well, cool. Okay, so these are all child bees. We've got some more adult bees. Cool. Awesome. And I think... Huh. Yeah. I think they'll go right here. You know, with that being said, there are recipes for the honeycombs here, right? In the mixing bowl. Maybe the mixing bowl lets me use any type of honeycomb. Oh, I could also just do honey. No, I guess that doesn't change anything. Oh, unless... Hold on. The bottler might let me use whatever comb I want. It's possible. Don't say it's not. And if so, then the game has changed once more. Boom. He does not need power. Boom. Okay. Survey says that is not the case. I'm assuming if I were to grab a singular honeycomb, it would apply it directly. Oh, but it goes in the top. Ah, yeah, it doesn't let me put one in the top. Okay. Alright. I read you loud and clear, buddy. Bucko. Oh, can I... Yeah, let's grab... Let's just try to get all of that honey out. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, we tried. We definitely tried. Interesting. Okay. There's no other way to get my hands on a honey treat that we know of. Honey treat. Okay. All just honeycombs. I can try this recipe. I don't look. I'm reaching at this point. I want that to be clear, but I'm hoping that there's like a bug. You know what I mean? So we'll do that, and then we search comb, and then we cross our fingers. No, wait, no, sorry, hold on. We do these combs, right? Boom! No, it didn't work. Try vanilla craft. Sometimes, look, sometimes it works. No. Okay. Well, we tried. Man, so close. All right. Well, how many honey of anything do we have? We're burning through it. That's pretty clear. We're getting bees for it though, so I guess that's good. We got 5 more. Oh, actually no, we've got a decent amount of bees coming in. Cool. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll wrap it up here. We're about like an hour and a half in terms of recording. The episode's probably gonna be just as long because I don't think much happened off camera. But we've done good. We've done wonderful. I am happy with this. I think this is a pretty good design in terms of efficiency, right? Yeah. How much honey do we have? How much liquid honey do we have? See, we don't have much liquid honey. I'm concerned at the... Well, I think we're actually... Are we bottling the honey? Is that what we're doing? Even then, we don't have much bottled honey. Oh, we've got it bucketed though. Okay. I guess. Because the thing I'm concerned about is that we're using combs to make honey, but I don't think we are. But I'd be worried if we were, because we could be using, obviously, draconic combs to get the honey, I think. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll tell you what. If we're not going to be breeding bees, I'll spend the rest of the... I don't know if it'll be the episode or off camera, but we'll use these guys. Like, we'll order 2 more. We'll start processing, and we'll start, like, properly, you know, swapping this stuff out. We'll also get some just normal productivity ones. I guess I just need 3, if that's all we've got in terms of the omegas, because I'll also be swapping out these. There we go. I think the bees flapping, by the way, was killing my frame rate in my inventory. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it was pretty rough for a good few seconds there, and I was like, what's happening? That makes sense. There was a bunch of bees flapping. Cool. Okay, well, that little upgrade I just did then might help. Otherwise, I guess we wait on the draconic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I honestly, I am still having fun. I tried bees a while ago. I don't know if you guys remember, and just wasn't having fun. So I'll be honest. I'm glad I waited, because this is, I mean, it's taken effort. Like, if I couldn't fly, if I didn't have the gadget, if I didn't have infinite wood and stone and brass and whatnot for all the other stuff we're hooking up, all the cabling and whatnot, it would be painful. So, I mean, it already is, it still is painful, but it honestly is it's a good type of painful. It's grinding, right? All right, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're having fun. I should have done this as a hexagon shape to obviously play into the bees. But regardless, I am pretty happy with it. I don't really know what the thumbnail will be, but it'll be something like that. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the bees. Hopefully you guys don't hate the bees, or else you've had a horrible time. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're having fun. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you to everyone else, all of our other channel members, of course. Thank you to our community. Thank you guys. Thank you to the ATM team. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Especially What the Drunk, who's been talking to me and whatnot, and helping with different issues I've found and whatnot. And just in general, yeah, just in general. And obviously for boosting the channel to the roof, which is pretty good. Obviously for pretty much every reason you can imagine. So thank you guys. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.